Shadowblade here with another episode of Factorio, playing with Bob's and Angel's mods. When last we left, let's see, what did we do? Oh, we had set up plastic. So what I had done is I modified it a little bit and did a little bit of extra work to get excuse me, plastic on the bus. And as you can see, we kind of set it up kind of like a smeltery. So I've got these things down here, and I use both ways. So I've got the naphtha cracking here, and I've got this dealio here using the green catalysts to make, what is this stuff? Methanol? Yes. So this makes methanol from coal and hydrogen. That methanol then is steam cracked into synthesis propane. This seemed to be the most efficient way to make methanol, other than what we were doing before, where we were using the steam to steam crack the methane into methanol, and then methanol into... That just wasn't very efficient. So I did it this different way. I pulled some stuff down and did it this way to make this. Now this isn't 100% perfect, because to make these green catalysts you need aluminum and silver ore. And so I had something up there making just some kind of bootstrap deal with it. But then I'm piping the propene over here, and then we've got this thing turning them into liquid plastic, and these guys turning them into actual plastic. So as long as we can keep propene up, we can keep plastic going. I doubt we'll be able to keep it fully saturated all the time, but it will be sufficient for our needs, I think. So what that means is I've torn down that's rubber. I've torn down what we were doing. Excuse me, trees. Get out of here. What we were doing here was just kind of our bootstrapped electronic circuit boards, so that we can make our actual dealy-wom. So one thing is I want to make sure we don't have... Okay, so from here we need phenolic boards. And one thing I didn't think about was that I was going to make 1 per second of these guys. However, since they have to use the red deals, they actually cut that time in half. I also did this. I set this up so that we could make these guys and fill up at a rate that would fill a full yellow belt, so that I could just leach these off to make those other circuits rather than making them in-house like I did here. It's not difficult, but it's basically 3 lines that you have to bring down, and it's kind of annoying, and so I didn't want to deal with it. So instead I've just crafted this up. But what was I saying? So like with these guys, this is 1 per second. So we did actually have 2 per second on these guys going. So I'd kind of like to keep that ratio up with these new circuits. So in the deals, they make 1 every 5 seconds. Right? Theoretically. Where's our red dealy-woms? So these make 1 every 5 seconds, but because this moves at 2.25 speed, It's more like 1 every 2.5 seconds. So it's more like 2 every 5 seconds. So if I did 5 of these, we'd get our 2 per second like I wanted. So the way we're going to do that, first we need to set up the phenolic boards, and I need to look at these things. So this needs 1 every 5 seconds. Again, these are like the other ones. We're going to have 5 of them. So we basically need 2 phenolic boards per second. Which is easy because you make 2 phenolic boards every half second with this. So we need wood and resin. The resin's going to be the hard part. So since we only need like 1 of these guys working, and we can actually do that with this guy here. We need 1 wood, 1 resin per second. The wood should be easy peasy because it's just logs. It's just raw wood, and it makes 2 every half second, so not a problem. The resin, however, is slow. Every 5 seconds. So this is slow as well. And we can make these. Okay. So if we have 4 of these making resin, that will be 1 per second. We need 1 every half second. So we need like 8 of these things going. Which seems crazy to me, but that's just how it's going to have to be. So what I think we'll do is we've got that going there. Let's bring some more wood down over this way. And I think what we'll do no. This needs to come over a little bit because we're going to run into this stuff here. So these guys will be resin. You're going to be wood. Oh, man. I will be destroying this and coming back to it later, or rebuilding it somewhere else later. For now, I'm leaving it up, but it will need to be destroyed because we're going to have to, when our smelting comes through, we're going to need that space. Okay. We're out of poles. And then what we'll do, something like this. One more for the wood. The wood, we're going to say go near side. And then I'm going to leave this here. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I was going to just use this because I thought it would be close, but I forgot it's not going to be close. And then we're making phenolic boards. Let's get a regular one. Like so. Okay, and then now, where am I? There we go. You're going to be making these guys. And you're going to have 3 inputs. I believe I was going to do it this way. All right. How many do you need every 5 seconds? Just one? Alright, do we have any regular inserters? No. I have no stuff, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's go ahead and run all the way back over here. I could use actually a little bit of copper pipe. Okay, I need inserters. Poor favor. Poor favor. Okay. And you can see up here where I've got those circuitry going. Alright, so we're going to go like this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Shall be like a so. However, oh, no, yeah. What's our long brass? Let's make one of these guys. You see I have so many different pipes because of when I was doing the plastic and piping different things and whatnot. But we should be able to go like this. Man, that goes for days. Like this rather. Get you there. Like so. And one more. And now all they need oh, I messed it up. I messed it up. Can we do this on the other side? Take it on the other side. Yes, because we can go like this. And we'll just move our power poles to the space over. No, I still messed it up. Crap. So I either need each one to be spaced or I need 2 spaces in between. Let's do that. Okay. And we'll put these guys back on this side. Oops. Run you down a little bit more, and then we're good. We're not good. We are good. Okay. And then, well, I suppose we could still do this. Let's do it. We'll save some. Save some underground belts. Okay, now these guys should once I do this properly. Man, I've been doing this really badly. Yeah. So you're going to pick up from here. You're going to pick up from here. There we go. Excellent. All right, now we're going to mirror this a little bit with our, where'd they go? Right here. And these are going to be our actual electronic circuit boards. Except they need to be, do they? Yeah. I'm going to space them out a bit more. And you're going to drop them off a little bit further. And we'll put your offset there. Okay, which will allow us to bring something else down here. I think we'll do like so. I think we'll do the, oh man, do I have enough? I do not have enough landfill. Gotta grab some landfill. Okay, and some stuff here. And then we'll be halfway done with those circuits. Man. It takes some doing. And our factory is so big. We're like, it takes forever to run all the way over here. All right, so let's grab some of this stuff for some roads. And what else do we need? Landfill, which we have cooking down over this way. Grab a bunch of it and head back. Hey, more ferric chloride solution if we ever need it. Ba-doom-doo-doo. While we're here, let's snag some more of these guys, because I'm almost positive we're gonna need them. Let's grab our stone brick here. And our landfill. And we used it all up already. Jeez, goes quick. Stupid trees, get out the way. We're almost out of our stone brick too. Jeez. We are out of our stone brick. Good thing we have a ton of it, like absolute enormity. All right, so there's that. Are these gonna be, yes, well, yes. Okay. Now, how do I want to... I think this will work. And then we'll do offload you there, but on this side. So that's where they're going to offload from. All right, and then they just need a couple more things. So they're going to need like this. So one of these will be solder, which will probably be the outside lane, and one of them is going to be our transistors, which we have to make now. All right, so these guys need 4 transistors, basically 4 per second. Transistors this is 5%. If we do 3 of them, I think it will be sufficient. Let's see, 4 per second. And if I do 3 of these, they're making 15 every 3.5 seconds, which is let's see, 15 divided by 3 is 5 per second. So yeah, I think should be sufficient. We need to make some of these, but we're out of what? Iron. Wow. Oh, that's up here. I was looking at this road and I was like, man, we haven't used iron in a long time. But no, that is not the case. I could make them out of these, which makes them faster, but in fact, that's probably a better idea. Because if we do them in this, transistors. This is going to make them effectively 5 every one in a maybe 1.75 seconds. So if we had 2 of them, we would definitely be enough. Okay, so let's do that. We'll just go with 2 of these reds. Now, they need 3 things. They need copper cable, silicon wafers, two silicons, roughly per second, we'll say. The silicon wafer. I mean, we have the plastic, the tinned copper wire. We can I'm just trying to think of how, if we offload these guys onto this, we could offload them like onto this belt here. Like so. We need to make allotment for power though. So let's go one more. Okay, so that would offload them and get them over here where we want them. We do that like that. We could go these guys like so. And then these guys need 3 inputs. So we're going to go like this for one of them. Oh, can we? The plastic and tinned copper wire, we could probably do a double belt. Actually, with our stack size, I think what I'll do is I'll bring the plastic here, because that's what we're bringing down. And then I'll make silicon wafers and the tinned copper wire and have them share a belt. So the tinned copper wire we make extremely fast, or lots of it. So if we go here, we'll just make a couple of these regular gooblers. Oh wait, no, we need one. Wait, I'll have to look at it. How did I set it up over here? A red and a blue. Okay. Red and blue, copper, tin. Actually, let's go like this. Hup, hup. Yeah? Does that work? Kind of works. Okay, so that's that. And then we need something like this for our silicon wafers, which are made in regular deal. And what do we need? We need basically like 2 per second. And this makes 8 per 5. All right, so if we make one of these good ones, can we make enough? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. All right, let's see if we can do all this. Plastic. Boom. Silicon. Man, I keep messing up. There we go. Oops. Okay. And then let's see, that should be it. We should have liftoff. Except for one thing. We still need, what is it, solder? Yes, solder. All right, so we got these guys coming through pretty good. Okay, this is not quite enough silicon for these things. Wow, I go through these things quick. One, two. Oh. Telephone. Okay, sorry about that. Phone calls and whatnot in the middle of the episodes. Just terrible. However, okay, if we go like so, we've got our circuits done. And it was a bit of a long episode, but we got it going. I may clean this up a little bit, add one more of these guys just to make sure that we have full saturation, because you can see here we're not quite getting everything that we need to down to these guys. But I think it's a pretty good setup. I mean, it's pretty massive and gnarly. I'm sure we could simplify things if we bust things a little bit elsewhere, but I'm not sure if more silicon wafers are needed for different things. If so, we may do that. We will definitely set up something where we're making our transistors here to go up and add to our circuit component part of the bus, like our resistors here, because we are going to need that. It's just easier to bust these than to make them locally, I feel. And since you only need them for the circuit deals, but each circuit ahead of it takes its own, some of this stuff, it should be okay. But that'll all happen next time. We have finished at least a good chunk of getting this automated. So we're going to have tons of these circuits. So now I think we can continue on to doing blue science, because we pretty much have everything now that we need to do blue science. Including the batteries, which, where are you, batteries? Where are the batteries? Oh, they're there. So we just have to deal with getting sulfuric acid down here somehow, some way. I think I had looked at potentially, I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that out next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, tap the like button. Helps me out and helps out the channel. And if you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe for more content. But until next time, I've been Shadowblade. You guys stay sharp.